Braking on this is lovely and smooth, but it's very effective if you do need it, if you need to pull down that bike very, very quickly in a hurry. Now obviously we've got a few more new Lexmoto products that are coming onto the market. The Aura is just one of them. We've also got all those new electric scooters which are going to be coming up in future vlogs. I'm looking forward to getting out on a few of those and giving them a ride, checking them all out. If you haven't seen the Cypher video, I was so impressed with that Cypher. Obviously it's only got a 40 kilometre range on it, 40 kilometre range on it, 40 mile range should I say. So 40 miles at 30 mile an hour. But if you compare that to something like the Super Socko, the Super Socko is about another £500–600 more, and it does exactly the same. It's got 43 kilometres on that, they reckon, or 43 miles on that, get my kilometres and miles mixed up, 43 miles on that at 30 mile an hour. So round about the same on the batteries, lithium-ion batteries in them, but you're paying a lot more money. Obviously the Cypher, what I am going to be doing with the Cypher is doing a full range test on it eventually, when I get round to riding a few more bikes. Obviously we are stacked out with bikes at the moment, and I am literally riding 2 or 3 bikes a day at the moment. But I will be getting out on that Cypher doing a full range test, just to see how quickly I can deplete the batteries, and in eco mode obviously see what the regeneration is, because in the eco mode it does give you the extra engine braking on that. But I did have it in full sport mode the last time I rode that Cypher, so we'll get out and do a little bit more with that. And obviously I've still got one more ride test to get onto this Aura. So obviously the first one we did was purely for Lexmoto. They wanted to have a video of the ride test, first review, so hence why the garage wasn't mentioned, and I didn't mention my bike name as well. So that was purely a demo video for Lexmoto. But this one, obviously customer knows it's his bike, and just have to say, Liam, you are going to absolutely love this. It is an amazing scooter. I am really impressed with this. I know I do like my Titans, and I keep going on about the Titan is the best scooter that Lexmoto have done in absolutely ages, but this thing, oh my god, it is just so superb. Really outstanding build on this. They really have sort of stepped it up to the next level with Lexmoto's Aura. Obviously long term, I'd like to see what it's like over the long term, what the add-ons would be, what the additional extras would be with this bike. But for the extra £500 or so, obviously the Titan's priced at £1,300, £1,299.99, and then you've got your on-the-road fees, so we sell them out at £1,490. This one's at 2, so you're looking at £21.90 for one of these. Now obviously on-the-road fees vary from dealer to dealer. With us, obviously we do that 7-stage PDI, quite a few ride tests. A lot of dealers will just do quick bulk check, put about 6 miles on it. We give it the full 20 miles every time, just to make sure that this bike is not coming back. It's nothing worse than a new rider picking up his bike, he's got 6 miles on the clock, 2 weeks down the line he's got a problem with the bike. So every dealer is different, and obviously I have a list of dealers that I do deal with. So if you are at the other end of the country, then give us a ring at Eclipse, and I will give you one of our recommended dealers. Or the best way to actually find those recommended dealers is to go onto the Facebook page of Lexmoto Owners UK. That's on Facebook, Lexmoto Owners UK on Facebook. Check them out, because a lot of Lexmoto owners actually put up the really good dealers. Now obviously there's a couple up north, there's a couple down south. Now obviously for the sake of our video I'm not going to name them on an Eclipse video or on a Rev Bomb video, but if you did want to give me a call, if you happen to live at the other end of the country, pop a comment on and I will give you those top recommended dealers. Now obviously I know quite a few of them and I chat to them personally, but if you did want to find an approved dealer and you know you're getting bang for buck, then drop me a comment on the YouTube and I will tell you who your nearest dealer is. Obviously we'd like you to come into us, but if you are at the other end of the country, then the best thing to do is obviously have a chat with me on my YouTube. As normal with the guys down at Eclipse, very, very fussy and finicky about what we do, but out of the I think we've done about 50 bikes now this year that have gone out to customers. Only one has come back, and that was due to an electrical issue where he got water in one of his plugs. Been fiddling around with the wiring, so I always say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So just waiting for the traffic lights to change, and then we're going to be pulling out into traffic again. Obviously time at the moment 10 to 8, and be heading back to the garage soon, so I'm just going to get a few more miles on this bike for the customer. And quite a few ride vlogs are going to be coming up onto the pages over the next week or so. And obviously these two Aura videos are a little bit longer than what we'd normally do, just for the sake that they are first rides and second rides, and no one has ever seen this Aura being ridden. And I'm just pulling away now, one hand sitting in the centre of the handlebars. I just want to see what it's like actually riding with just one hand. So if I've got a hand on my leg or something, I'm just holding the throttle. Obviously we always say ride with two hands, but even with one hand on the bars, dropping it over those bumps, it is a very, very stable bike. You've got no wander from the handlebars at all, so very, very impressed. I think that's going to be the word of the day with this. Impressed. I really am. This bike has just absolutely blown me away. Just the build quality, the overall look of it, the aesthetics. Now obviously I do a thing called Reach. A lot of different vloggers do their own different ways of obviously rating their bikes. I do a thing called Reach. Rideability for the R. Rideability, I'm going to give this the full 10 out of 10. It is just so nice. Economy, which is your E, very, very economical bike. I have been told they do around on this one around about 80 to 100 to the gallon, obviously depending on how much you're throttling this bike up. A, affordability, alright, it's not the cheapest scooter out, and priced to just a penny under £2,000 on this one, but the quality of that, the affordability, I'm going to give it a 9 on this, because obviously it's a lot more pricey than the Titan, but you're getting so much more bike for the money. So if you're on a budget of 1,500, it is going to be just slightly out of your reach, but if you've got that extra bit of money, I would say get one of these. So affordability, I'm only going to give it a 9 on this one. C is for comfort. What can I say? If you've been watching this video all the way through, and obviously the first one, we put it over quite a lot of potholes, we've put it over quite a lot of speed bumps, and the seating is so soft, the suspension is really good, so the comfort, I'm going to give it the full 10 out of 10 on that one. Handling, well, you've just seen the handling on it, one hand off the bars, sitting it over a load of bumps and potholes. So the handling, even through those corners, absolutely exceptional. Really is a nice handling bike on this one. So 49 out of 50. Well done, Lexmoto. You have got an absolute gem of a new scooter here. I am absolutely loving this. And as we head back to the garage, all I'm going to say is, guys, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, leave your comments below. We'd love to hear some comments on this new Aura, see what you think of it, and what you would like as an optional extra. You know, do you think that I am right saying that it should have a top box carrier on it? Do you think it needs that bigger screen at the front? I'd really like to hear obviously your comments, because these are my own personal comments, and obviously I don't swing in the favour of Lexmoto or outside the favour of Lexmoto. I give just an honest opinion of what I would like on bikes. So it'd be nice to hear your comments. As always, all the social media is the easiest way to find it for Eclipse motorcycles, and for myself is on my website, revbomb.co.uk. First page, down the bottom, the link to the Eclipse Motorcycles Facebook page, link to their website, and also Eclipse Motorcycles phone number is on there as well. My social media is on my social media page. That's the link to the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook and the YouTube. Very, very easy to find, or you can just give the guys a call at the garage. Telephone number is 01908 643 603, or is it going to be available again end of October. They have sold like a hotcake at the moment, but if you do want to pre-order one, we are taking deposits, 10% deposit as a holding fee, where you can reserve yourself a bike, which is what a lot of our customers have done. Until the next time, from RB, Red Bomb, be well, ride safe guys, enjoy the week, and until then, it's a big goodbye from me.